Hi, my name is David Blessing, Culinary Arts Director for Longwood Events. I love food. I've been, in food and around food all my life. I look back and I kind of have to laugh where I would, pretend I was sick and stay home from school. I would actually cook. So I would make carrot cake, and I recall my mother's coming home after I said I was sick and to see, an entire carrot cake made and carrots all over the kitchen. But I remember working so hard to try to make this amazing carrot cake, I forgot that I was going to get in trouble. And really the inspiration came from both my grandmothers and great-grandmothers who cooked every Sunday, the classic, Sunday pasta and meatball dinner. But it was that communal sharing of food. It was that every Sunday I looked forward to the screaming aunts and uncles, just, with tons of food. And it was always about the food. So my style is product-driven, ingredient-driven. If there's a particular product that I find really inspiring or beautiful or flavorful, I want to bring the most flavor out of that, and do as little or as much as possible needed to be able to bring the best flavor out of it. I think when I say ingredient or product driven, sometimes less is more, and I really want to let the ingredients speak for themselves. Growing up, food was something that we shared as a family, both sides of my family, and it was usually a kind of an event. If we all got together, it was either for a special occasion or just it became a special occasion because we're all together. I really tried to bring that to every event, every party that we host here. To me, I think it's really important that people feel that, whether they're in a restaurant or in this environment, but I think we're unique in that we can create that food memory, so to speak, or at least that food portion is part of that special occasion for them. As a true food lover, all of my life, being inspired by food in many different ways through art and eating it and traveling, I'm a lifer. Whatever I end up doing for the rest of my life will be around food. Cooking is a very personal thing to me, obviously. All the experience that I had growing up, and it's brought me here today, and I truly believe that I want our guests to feel that same connection to food that I do. Our arugula salad is one of my favorite salads. Classic, simple, delicious, with cherry tomatoes, shaved Parmesan cheese, toasted pine nuts, and a lemon olive oil vinaigrette. The arugula is sourced locally at a local farm, so it's really nice and peppery, has a great texture. The shaved Parmesan, classic with that preparation. The pine nuts we actually toast to bring out more flavor and color in there, so you get that nice fragrant, nutty scent, and also a little bit more intense flavor. And the cherry tomatoes, we get whatever's in season, so it could be red, yellow, but a really nice sweet tomato to complement that peppery bite of the arugula. Finish the salad off, toss it with a very simple but delicious lemon olive oil vinaigrette. So the deconstructed beef Wellington is a signature dish of mine. It's something I've wanted to put on a menu for a long time. What's great about a classic beef Wellington is that whole roasted tenderloin wrapped in puff pastry with spinach duxelle and truffles. I've taken that and with a modern twist and deconstructed that. So the pastry itself is separate. It's a beautiful, crispy, rich, buttery, flaky puff pastry crust filled with wild mushrooms, spinach, foie gras pieces, and that's filled inside of that crisp pastry. On top is a very rich braised beef short rib, braised in red wine and veal stock, and it has that just satiny, fork tender, amazing texture. The dish is finished with potato puree and heirloom carrots that are braised in butter and sea salt and a little bit of water. The sauce finishes the dish, a veal stock and red wine reduction infused with black truffle. It's my modern take on a classic beef Wellington. Our roasted Atlantic salmon with a corn and wild mushroom risotto, crispy leeks, and an aged balsamic reduction. And the risotto is prepared with a mix of 3 to 4 different wild mushrooms, and we use those different mushrooms to give the different depth of flavor. The plate is also garnished with some Massachusetts-grown spinach, organic. And we finish it with an aged balsamic reduction. It's a balsamic vinegar that's aged for 12 years. And we reduce that down, drizzle that to really accent the flavor of that salmon, that rich flavor, and cut through the citrus to cut through the richness of the fish. And garnish it with some nice crispy leeks, giving it great texture, again, to complement the creaminess of the fish. All these flavors come together to accent the beautifully prepared salmon. Our organic Springer Mountain Farm chicken is a delicious chicken, organic. It's an all-natural, humanely raised chicken from Georgia and Springer Mountain Farm. That's served with a lyonnaise potato preparation, which is a classic French preparation with fingerling potatoes, which is a twist on that preparation. Fingerlings have a great sweetness and really intense potato flavor. And that's prepared or paired with caramelized onions and fresh thyme. We also do seasonal vegetables prepared very simply. Again, whatever fresh veg is in season at that time, whatever is the bounty of the season, so to speak. And that's paired with a sauce to tie it all together, which is a straight chicken stock reduction. The lemon thyme chicken reduction, this sauce really complements the entire dish with the addition of the vegetables, and the potato preparation just really ties all those flavors together.